Elsewhere in the NFC West, after the Cardinals struggled in 2016, there was some speculation that Carson Palmer might hang it up, right? Thursday, he said, not so fast. Palmer announcing he'll be back for the 20. He'll be back, guys. That's what he said. He said, my intent was to take some time after the season to get away and see where I was physically and mentally on both fronts. I can say I'm ready to get back to work and prepare for the 2017 season. I don't know why I did that in a yabba dabba doo voice, but I did. This is a phenomenal group, he said.
A lot of
very special opportunity.
Yeah.
Yes, great stuff from Carson Palmer. He's back.
That's right.
My
screen right now.
It's so
non-retirement retirement speech. What was that?
Yeah. Now,
Statement.
this team, disappointing last year.
Yeah.
But, what, like 2 seasons ago, they were in the NFC Championship?
Against the Panthers.
What can we expect from them? And we talked about the division. There's some tough defenses there and some teams on the rise, some younger ones. What can we expect from Carson Palmer and company? Larry Fitzgerald also due back.
Well, listen, 2 years ago, they weren't just one of the better teams. They were the best team. They caught fire at one point, and I said, listen, they better watch out for the NFC West Arizona Cardinals. And here's the thing. During that time, I thought there was a shift in that division. I said, man, Seattle better watch out. Is this Arizona Cardinals division right now?
Yeah.
They did. And then they came back the following year with all the pieces, which blew me away. But there's one position or one group that I wouldn't say let down the team, but was the weak point, and that was the offensive line. It was the O-line. And
Carson Palmer got crushed.
He got crushed. And at
Which
his
is insane
age,
because how did David Johnson have the year that he had
because
behind
David
that
Johnson
offensive line?
is amazing.
Unbelievable. We got to talk to him at
yeah.
Honors.
I'll take you back to a text I got from Drew Stanton. He said that David Johnson is freakishly talented. I mean, as much as Calvin Johnson. And that blew me away because we both played with Calvin.
You're right.
But he did all that with the offensive line that was makeshift and underachieved. So they got to protect Carson Palmer. So to answer your question, Kay, if they can protect Carson, he'll be okay. If you can't protect Carson at this age, at this point in his career, then Arizona Cardinals won't be successful.
Do they need a shakeup, though? I mean, to me, Carson Palmer's a great quarterback. He's up there in age, and last year you didn't do the job with Bruce Arians and Steve Keim and all these. So you're bringing all the pieces back, the band's back together for a team that missed the playoffs. Are we excited by that? Or do you go and trade
There's
for
so many
Romo?
great players out there, though. I'm excited about it. And listen, Peter,
you don't get rid of
it's
Carson.
7:15
I'm not
on
saying
the
get rid
East
of
Coast
Carson,
right now.
but like, are we doing flips about? Yes.
Carson coming
About
back,
what?
you're saying.
I mean, what are we getting back? I don't know. Like, he wasn't at his best last year either.
But he was getting blasted.
I know.
40 sacks in 15
I know.
games.
Guys,
he was
this
sacked
is what
25 times all season.
He came out
the
with
year
me in
before.
03.
I'm not saying he's
And
not
I'm
a great
old.
quarterback.
JJ Nelson's exciting. I'm excited about
I think if it's 7:16 on the East Coast, and you're like, what do I care about the Arizona Cardinals? You care because of fantasy. This is huge, Kay.
Yeah.
This team is loaded with fantasy assets. And this whole deal that Carson Palmer came back because Larry was coming back, I think he came back because he saw David Johnson. I'm thinking of John Elway coming back to play another year with Terrell Davis. That's the guy you come back for.
$16 million.
What about 16?
That's kinda nice,
He comes back
too.
for Benjamin Franklin,
It's
too.
not just fantasy, it's that offense and it's that defense. It's Patrick Peterson, Tyrann Mathieu, Deion Buchanan, Calais Campbell. If these guys get hot, they can be one of the best teams. I know we're writing them off because
Something
they had
needs
such
to
a
change,
terrible
though.
year.
Something needs to change.
Same thing in Carolina.
Address
Something
the
needs to
offensive
change, yeah.
line in
These
free
were two of the best
They were
teams in the NFC.
What do you got?
I just, it's like,
What would you like to see?
I don't know. I just think when a team comes short, there needs to be some, and I don't think Carson Palmer is the guy that's going to go, but like offensive line, that's great, but what's going to be different for the Cardinals this year that wasn't there last year?
Maybe Tyrann Mathieu's not injured, you know.
Yeah, no, like there needs to be a move made. There needs to be something. They brought in Chandler Jones last year. I love that.
I agree.
There needs to be something different
Yeah.
because that was not a playoff team last year.
Right.